Very happy to have you here, as well as our competitors fighting, and you'll get to see some unique matches maybe on house shows that you don't always get, like this one. DZ, former EIF world champion, a multi-time world champion and Hall of Famer, goes up against EIF Savage, Goldie Savage. He is here tonight, and we get to see the Helocity treat that will never be seen on Helocity versus DZ. Ding, ding, ding! This house show underway. Savage missing with DZ and a nice heel kick to connect. Also, don't forget, a week from tonight is EIF Superstars Reborn, live on the EIF network. It is our 8th annual SS Reborn, and it is the Superstardom Draft. Also, we have that coming up for you as our next pay-per-view. We have 5 matches booked. I'll tell you guys this much, we're looking at probably booking 2 more matches for that. I think we're going to go with a couple more one-on-ones, but I have to figure them out, and I want to make sure that they are quality one-on-ones. In fact, Deathlock is looking to fight somebody. He wants to fight a young upstart. He said, give me an upstart, or give me somebody. Give me somebody who I'll be able to work with right now. Easy. Brought to his feet. Kick upside the jaw. And an elbow into the knee. High knee misses. DZ gets caught. And dropped on his neck. For Savage, this is an opportunity to prove himself. Goldie Savage is dropping the elbow on DZ in somewhat of an unorthodox manner. DZ will be on the outside. Also coming up tonight, we have a Battle for Glory All-Stars tournament announcement. Yes, even on a house show, we have some exclusives for you. No championship set to be defended tonight, but still, we're going to have some fun here today. DZ gets clotheslined over the top rope, and Savage will send him right out. Some shitty mic being brought to us by Savage. Maybe you can get your mom on this Mother's Day to buy you a new one, asshole. And now DZ thrown into the barricade. Savage is reversed and a forearm to his back. DZ will go for offense and will be negated by Goldie. Clothesline connects for Goldie. Battle for Glory All-Stars tournament, we mentioned that announcement coming up. We'll announce that, how about this, after the second match. So we'll do one more match after this, by the way, coming up. It is EIF Helocity champion, Death Row. 1 week shy of a fatal 4-way defense coming up. Clothesline to the back of DZ. This could be it. Green bar coming up. DZ gets dropped. If you played 07 with that signature, that is referred to, the old school referral is the Osaka Street Cutter. DZ gets dropped with a finisher, and we could have a green bar. DZ about to get embarrassed on the EIF house show, 2, and he kicks out. By the way, WWE main event, the arena for tonight's house show. Rebel Empire, if your connection is that bad and you keep leaving, you should probably stay out. DZ gets caught with a forearm. Excuse me. DZ catches his opponent with a forearm. Drop kicks being missing. Savage, why are you flicking your mic on and off? Anyway. Probably. Jesus Christ. Anyway, DZ still trying to fight off the green bar efforts being attempted from Goldie Savage, which are pretty good so far. It's going to be another signature, second time Osaka Street Cutter connects. Would anybody like to give an effort as to what SmackDown vs. Raw 2008 character had that move on his moveset? I'll give you a hint. He is no longer in the WWE games and has not been for several years. Nope. Don't think super big name. Think like kind of medium name. Oh, you are right. Death Row was right. Elijah Burke. That was the one. Yep. I believe it was a signature on his moveset. That's what I mean. Like, the thing medium name. I think because the new breed, he kind of led them. And, Easy gets caught with a monkey flip. By the way, while we were trying to get that trivia question out for you, DZ was able to avoid the green bar. So now it's time for a come-from-behind effort from DZ. We'll see if he can get anything from it. He's going to wake up his opponent. Looking for a finisher is DZ. Goldie Savage will get caught with an inside-out neck breaker. DZ, Irish whip reverse. He's sent into the buckles. A clothesline misses. DZ out of reversals again. DZ gets his opponent out of reversals. He's able to hop out. That move is banned, right? Yeah, that. Wait, he clipped him with the suicide dive. What are you doing? Savage, stop. Stop. Okay. So he did hit him though, right? Right? So that's a free move, right? Okay. All right. 3 free moves. 3 free moves. We'll do the vintage rule. So, all right. Okay. Well, I know that move has been banned for a while, right? Like. Yeah. DZ, I believe you have one more free move, right? Nope, never mind. All right, well then God Savage could count because that would have been a big one. DZ now misses that elbow, and Savage, who used to kind of run around frantically, here he comes. That's another finisher. No, he did not. No, he did not. He went for a finisher. Jumper, I appreciate your Velocity GM coming out of you, but if that's how you called matches, no wonder they hated you. Anyway, no, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. You were better. Midnight apparently did okay. A 2-0 finisher count, by the way. DZ has yet to strike one. Here he goes on the Irish whip. Savage put on the apron and Zaguri connects. DZ needs to get out of there, and a good signature reversal for DZ. Nice stuff. DZ going downstairs on his opponent for the finish. DZ a come from behind victory on Savage. He got him. DZ picks up a win. Write it down as DZ defeats Goldie Savage. And Savage, who at one point was going to green bar DZ, well, there's a reason DZ is the Hall of Famer that he is. It is experience that can help you along your way, and in that case, DZ's experience paid dividends. He was able to come out on top. Your match will be Superstardom. Don't forget, guys, and since he asked that, since Death Row just asked that, important note for everybody here, house shows are co-branded. That's what's kind of cool about them. You get a little bit of Superstardom, a little bit of ED. We still have a lot of Superstars coming up later on tonight, including Untamed Legend is here. And how about a Superstardom? Let's see here. Let me see what I want to do here. What do you think I'm going to do? I am not going to put a triple threat. I am going to do a champion versus champion match. Velocity, Death Row versus Assassins. And... oh. Anyway. All right, so we're going to make this match. James Zarkoff will be viewing this. Has some star power here. Superstardom rules, of course, Batista and The Miz. And it could be one of the last times both of these guys end up using these characters. By the way, somebody let Jolton know he needs to join this party. He doesn't need to fight. He needs to tell me who he is in Superstardom. I'm not fucking around anymore. All right, the match is up. Go ahead and join, guys. Nice. All right, good. All right, so the match is up. Like I said, guys, you can go ahead and join. I think he'll be taken. I sent Joel a message on Xbox, too. Okay, Assassins, I assume you are here, correct? Oh, he's here, because he went from Mixer to 2K18, so I assume he's here. Anyway, guys, news. Don't forget, we have Battle for Glory All-Stars tournament news that is coming your way immediately after the end of this matchup. So, just a bit of a schedule update. And for those of you that don't know, the second round of the BFG is already underway. 2 superstars have had to say goodbye, both EBAMS and Nexus Genesis. Sort of a surprise that those two were out. They were in the quarterfinals a year ago against one another, and one of them made it out of that round. This time, neither, and it was in separate scenarios. EBAMS, to be blunt, it was taken to him hard. He struggled against Greedy, and Greedy was able to 2-0 EBAMS. This will be Greedy's 3rd consecutive semifinal appearance in the BFG. You have to wonder if 3rd time's the charm, because he has not gotten past the last dual tries. For Nexus Genesis, he took a 2-0 loss to Deadly. Not after that first game. Felt like it could have been games 1, 2, and 3. So back and forth. Deadly needed the finisher count to stop Nexus Genesis. But remember, what we forget about Nexus is how good he is and all the skill. Well, that we remember. What we forget, Nexus Genesis has been in this league for only 2 years. That experience factor hurts when you're down 0-1 in a series and you don't know if you can battle back to win 2 consecutive games. That didn't happen for Nexus, and so Deadly and Greedy on to the semifinals. Not confirmed that they will face each other. It is a possibility, I guess. Actually, I don't think it is. But anyway, we have 2 other BFGs, and we'll talk about them after this match. In the meantime, here's one of the guys that will compete in that. Another one who did not get in, but he has been dominating Hellosity. That's Death Row with Batista on the other side of the ring. The now official longest reigning Intercontinental Champion in EIF history. He has held the belt beyond the 3-month mark at the tender age of 12 with The Miz. It is Assassins. Here we go, non-title champion versus champion. Ding, ding, ding. Strict Monster, welcome in on this Mother's Day edition of an EIF House Show. And don't forget, guys, tomorrow from 6 to 8, we have EIF Superstardom coming your way. So this part of a lot of stuff, 6 to 8, and then ED coming your way Thursday. So if you guys do not know, Superstardom, 6 to 8, Thursday, ED. And I think that's 6 to 8 or 7 to 9. It's 7 to 9, my apologies. So... and then Sunday, 7 to 10, EIF Superstars Reborn. And perhaps these 2 superstars reborn into different characters. We are awaiting more picks to come off the board. Assassins with the 5th overall selection. He purchased that right. Jolton is ahead of him right now, and maybe if Jolton picks tonight, we can know Assassin's character by the end of the night. What a win, by the way, this would be for Death Row. It's a house show, so sometimes those go underrated. Boot connects from Assassins, a stomp to the leg of Death Row. Knee into the leg. Don't forget, guys, if you are watching, immediately following this match, we have Battle for Glory All-Stars Tournament update news for you as part of this house show. A little bonus piece of content for your enjoyment. And we have a couple of other guys set to compete tonight Nexus, Genesis, Midnight Mayfire, they are here tonight. They are in the building, and so you'll get some main event quality on this house show. James Arkoffel is also in the house doing some video production as we are streaming both on Twitch and Mixer, just as if this were any other show. It's mixer.com/EIF network, twitch.tv mixer.com/EIF_network, and twitch.tv/EIF network. We'll also have entrance audio coming up in our main event. Later on tonight, in the main event, we mentioned Midnight Nexus. We will also get to see Greedy in action tonight as part of your EIF house show. Both superstars in, or excuse me, Death Row, Greedy. Death Row with a small sliver of yellow. And he's, well, this boot is just barely clipping with Assassins. McBrigger connects both superstars in yellow. Up next, how about we continue some Superstardom action? Jumper, you want to be a part of this? All right, we'll get Jumper Magnum, former two-time Superstardom champion, one of the guys main eventing this coming week at Superstars Reborn. Oh, Jumper, you never gave us the confirmed stipulation, you piece of shit. You have to do that tonight. Oh, Extreme Rules Elimination. I love it. Landon Basic. That's fun. God, oh well, I confirmed it. I confirmed it. No, you tell him he has 1 hour or else we start having people pick after him. Yeah, I told him he needed to tell me tonight. All right, so. I mean, you know, here's why I get mad. It's different when you're 15th pick in and you're kind of struggling here because a lot of your guys have been off the board. Dude, you're the 4th pick in. Rollins, Jericho, Lesnar. Those are the only guys taken. You have so many picks. So many goddamn options. All right, why do I have to bring this up? So good. All right. Now look at Assassins. Assassins, dude, you are going to start getting called for that, man. You are going to start getting called for that. You literally walked around him so you could go to the back and get him to use a reversal. Gelly didn't do it the whole time, dude. Hey, Jumper, I am not trusting you anymore if you say somebody lost a finisher. What do you guys want to clip? Oh, I lost the screen for you guys. Okay, Midnight, what are we clipping? Exactly. Carney's words, not his. Notice Jumper's confidence change. I'm pretty sure he... Batista bite. Batista bite is locked in, and Assassins taps out. Death Row beats the longest reigning IC champion with little to no commentary throughout. Death Row, at least on Superstardom, is a real deal. And folks, let me tell you this. He is going to carry with him the 9th overall pick. The 9th overall pick in this coming draft. If Death Row can either acquire Batista or someone equal or even better, I am scared to see what this guy will do to this roster upon losing his Velocity title. Not to say that that's coming anytime soon, but the reality is all good things will come to an end. And that could be the same for the longest reigning IC champion, Assassins, who does not get to celebrate in winning fashion. He will tap out. Assassins, however, will perhaps be able to get a much bigger win later on this week. We have a BFG update for you right now, folks. And that is that the quarterfinal round will conclude by the end of this week. We will find out who our final 4 competitors are that will go into the semifinals next week. But those 4 superstars that still have to compete, well, that's coming up in a little bit. And it's going to start tomorrow night. Untamed Legend, the number 4 seed in this year's tournament. He was the guy that had to win out, and he was the 4 seed, by the way. He was the 4 seed, or I'm sorry, went against a higher seed last year. He made a huge jump from 14 all the way to 4. This year, he had to beat DZ and outlast him to make it to the second round. Tripod at number 9 had to defeat Deathlock at 8 in a back-and-forth contest that looked like Deathlock had the upper hand on for a while. But either way, Untamed, Tripod, 4 seed, 9 seed. They have a rematch from the ED Tournament WrestleMania. It's a best of 3. That match will be coming up immediately following Superstardom tomorrow night. So we have SS from 6 to 8. And then after that, for you, we have Untamed and Tripod. So again, that match is coming up after the show tomorrow. So please be sure to stay. So it's basically 2+ hours of content. Then, at the end of the week, we will wrap it up in terms of round 2. Thursday night, 7 to 9, we have an ED World Championship match scheduled. We also have an ignorant piece of shit in the party. And on top of that, apparently we have 3 things. On top of that, we have NBC Master going toe-to-toe with Assassins. It is a super look forward to match. The number 1 seed NBC and the defending tournament champion 2014 to have won the tournament and then the following year gotten into the second round. So he is trying to buck the trend of bad luck in the tournament hangover from the year after, and he will face off against the number 12 seed Assassins. So that is Thursday night at ED. So we've got NBC Assassins, Tripod Untamed. This week, the best of 3s, quarterfinals in the Battle for Glory All-Stars tournament continue. That is your BFG announcement, and also continuing tonight is our EIF house show on this exclusive Mother's Day premiere. We're so happy to have you guys here with us, and we're going to continue things. K-Hart, looks like you're here. Do you want a match? Great. Okay, well, how about I take a look here? All right. Okay, well, I feel like K-Hart and Jumper fight all the time. Fuck it, we'll do it. Or do we want to do a one-on-one? James, do you want a one-on-one tonight, or? Okay, cool. Then you can watch here. Let's do Jumper and K-Hart then, and Superstardom. So Neville and Edge. Yeah. Right, yes. Matches up. It's at any time. Let me define that. Hold on a second. The match is up, guys. Okay, so yes, the match is up, guys. This is for K-Hart, Jumper, and James. Death Row, what I mean is that, yes, obviously that too, but also if we have if you've already done a match that night, you can't decide to cash in. If we already have a match booked, you can't decide to cash in. Unless I tell you, fuck, party disconnected or is loading. Okay, so anyway, okay. K-Hard, K-Hard, did you hear me that I said it was up? Okay, okay, cool. Just making sure. So anyway, Death Row, yeah, you can't do it during a match. You cannot do it if the champion isn't on. You can't do it outside of a showtime. Yeah, you pretty much can't do it at a pay-per-view because we have them booked. But yeah, if it's Superstardom tomorrow and you hypothetically weren't champion, if Big Steph is on and you are on, we are allowed to do it. Unless the champion already has James, go ahead and pick your guy. Um, unless the superstar would have already had a booked match, like say tomorrow you did want to use it. Obviously, again, you can't. But if you did, you wouldn't be able to because Big Steph is already scheduled to defend on Sunday. So there are a few technicalities. I'm not gonna lie, but you shouldn't have you should not have a tough time, especially on the U.S. And that would you get out of Velocity. I assume you're a Superstardom guy, so maybe you win the U.S. You hold that for a little bit, and then you go to the main event if you end up being able to be good enough. El Jefe is nah, dude. He's been in our league for 5 years. He's a good dude. He's one of those guys like he's just. Do you really? Lying piece of shit. Good. We need somebody to host the party other than me, I think. Yeah, it's fine. Yep. Yeah. Well, what I'll tell you what escalated quickly. Jumper's shit connection. Okay. Anyway, all right. Let's try and remake it. Hope it works better this time. What? Yeah, like unless I get on my laptop, and I don't want to do that while I'm doing EIF because it gets really bad. Um, I'll try my best. All right. The match is up. This is for K Hart and Jumper again. We hope that works. Nah, don't say that, dude. We've had good Sunday events. It's just. Yeah. We don't know that. If you guys can't connect, K-Hard, if you lag out again here, we're going to have to give Jumper somebody else. We can try you with someone. Kind of weird that you can. Usually K-Hard never has connection problems. At least I don't see it. Yeah, he lagged out again. Okay. That's fine. All right, let's do Jumper and... Yeah, sure. Let's do... Yeah, you know what? That makes sense. We're going to do Jumper and Deadly this time in a Falls Count Anywhere match because of the DQ last week. What are you talking about, Jumper? What are we talking about? I thought you were Braun Strowman, dude. When was it confirmed that you were Elias? So he's Braun Strowman. Okay, great. Okay, cool. So there we go. So it's Braun and Edge, or it's Braun and Edge, yeah. Alright. Beg me to do the match just so you can say, hold on, let me fucking get it set up. No ring out count, Jumper. Shut up. Alright, this is, okay, so the match is up. Deadly Jumper James. Shut the fuck up, Deadly. Alright, Deadly's in. Jumper, are you joining, bud? Okay. Hold on a second. Just a simple show. I wonder if... Pretty much. Yeah, tell Jordan that's true. He has 22 minutes. He has till 9 o'clock. Yep, tell him. I already told him in advance, dude. He's on the game. Fucking, dude, there's not 700 characters on this to pick through. Okay, that's fine then. All right, Jumper. God damn it, dude. I'll make it. Yeah, I was thinking that because I feel like you and him have had problems before. Sometimes you guys hit and miss. All right, guys, we're going to do one last try for jumper. It'll be him and Deadly in a one-on-one with just me watching. Holy fuck, let's just take 10 minutes for the whole damn thing to lag out. No, we're not. After this, I'm going to need to do a multi-man because I think my mom's going to get home. I want to give her Mother's Day gift. So, just small stuff. Yeah, well, Midnight inspired me with a dessert that he found, so I whipped up something. So, okay. Alright. He just wrestled recently. Yeah, it was a house show. He actually, or excuse me, it was, not a house show. What the fuck am I saying? It was an indie event. And, no. It was an indie event, and, he did not as Godfather, actually as Papa Shango. Yeah. It was like a tag team match. He fought for like 2 minutes, but still. All right, the match is up, guys. Deadly is in. We're waiting, Jolton. Or Jumper. Excuse me, Jumper. Okay. All right. Oh, sorry. See you now? There you go. All right. Now I'm going to block assassins, and I'm good. All right. No, only from phone. He's lost his talking privileges, so he's so fucking annoying. Just always. Well, it was doing good until we tried to get Jumper a match. So anyway, oh, are you guys here? Deadly, are you here? Okay, cool. All right, well, summarizingly, it still worked. So, all right, guys, well, if you don't already know, Jumper beat Deadly off ring out count last week. It was very controversial. He had to pick the stip for the triple threat that these two, along with Blah Blah, will be in a week from today. But Deadly gets a chance at some vengeance, falls count anywhere style. Here we go. Ding, ding, ding. And these two colossal main eventers go underway, and for Deadly, I'll tell you what, folks, this could very well be his final opportunity at the Superstardom title come a week from today at Superstars Reborn. Deadly, you know, a lot of people thought he was ready for that push, but he has now had multiple shots at the title dating to WrestleMania, unable to get it done, and could be something where he falls back to the U.S. And although Jumper, you know what, I gotta be honest, similar boat for him. I mean, he's got a couple of wins recently, but you know, Jumper's still, I don't think, as the main event repertoire, but these guys have got to bring it to Blah Blah. Of course, NBC Master is not in the world title match. First time he has not been involved in a Superstardom world title match since the beginning of this game, where game issues prevented him from joining a Jumper Jolton one-on-one. Aside from that, you'd have to go back to before Superstars Reborn. It's been that long. So crazy stuff as Superstars Reborn 2016, we should mention. Deadly just able to thwart the efforts of Jumper, who is now out of reversals, and Deadly is in his element. Jumper put up against the corner. Deadly hammering away. And remember, Jumper beating Deadly off ring out count. Deadly was not happy, but you know what? The winner got to pick the stipulation for their match, and that benefited Jumper. And again, it's going to be an elimination match. We're going to see it at ED this week and at Superstars Reborn as Jumper is thrown shoulder first into the ring post. Yes, this week we're expected a triple threat Extreme Rules elimination match. And that will also host as the main event for Superstars Reborn Extreme Rules elimination, Jumper, Deadly, blah, blah. And now that it is 7 days before that pay-per-view, all characters are final via the pay-per-view policy. The characters that our EIF Superstars have are the characters that they will represent there. And of course, that means that Sunday, oh, and no disqualification, Jumper's the first to take advantage. Sledgehammer being applied. Falls count anywhere means no DQ, and Jumper, well, last time was the ring out count. This time he executes with the sledgehammer. Drops it over the throat of Deadly. Tries to get it off, and Jumper slicking his hair back. He is feeling good right now. Big boot misses. Deadly going to try and get him back. Jumper thrown onto the apron, and now down below. Deadly going to drop down, and he will look under the ring. Deadly finds a baseball bat. Our favorite cheap weapon. Oh shit, he's right here. Oh, Deadly picks up the baseball bat. He says he doesn't need it. Smart move, Deadly realizing this is a house show. We're on free TV. You don't get a lot of weapons, folks. Sorry, buy the pay-per-view. Side slam connects. You might not get a lot of weapons with Superstardom stuff anyway, so. Well, technically it's not. They're actually bought for, so. And now look at Jumper with the baseball bat. Twice you miss. And then he gets him that time. Well, that's because his connection is so bad. We're 3 seconds behind lag. Deadly gets batted right in the eyes. Well, Deadly brought that bat into play, said, you know what, I don't need it. You should have thought about that. You can see main event, the banner on the LED side of the apron, that the arena for tonight's EIF house show. And coming up in our main event, we will get EIF Hall of Famer and multi-time world champion, also the new world champion, Greedy. He is in action tonight, a 9-time EIF world champion. And if he touches double digits at some point, he will be the 6th superstar in EIF history to do that. Flip, Hostile, Brutality, Raymond, and Anthony are the only superstars to have done that. All 5 of them no longer competing in this league, although Hostile pops in once in a while. We saw him at WrestleMania, had a fun performance. Deadly with a knee to the ribs. Deadly is out of reversals. We don't know yet. We might just have a big multi-man for the fuck of it. We're not doing a one-on-one with you, or what the fuck, dude? Hell, if you want, aren't you and Nexus? Maybe you 3 can have the world title match tonight. Yeah, dude. What do you mean you can go finally pick? You act like you're just now going to scroll the roster. You've had days. Hey, don't worry. You'll get it if I win this match. If not, I'll get pissed and just take it anyway. I'll tell you what, this falls count anywhere stipulation, I think, has honestly favored Jolton or Jumper. Jesus Christ. You know what, guys? It's a house show. You get house show commentary. All right? So... What's that? For a house show. I deserve a break from that. Oh, a finisher attempt is reversed. Yes, he did. All right, guys, the match is up. This is for Dual Candy and K-Hart. So just Dual Candy and K-Hart this time joining around. Oh, whoops. Well, you better have an idea soon. Well, not technically. I told him I'll give him until the end of this match. I think those are all. Well, I mean, to be completely honest, like, I, yeah. I mean, honestly, Daniel Bryan is not bad. I don't like him as Kurt Angle because he's just not that. You know what I mean? Like, I'm sorry, but like, he's, come on, guys, really, show some respect for the league. That's not right having him as Kurt. Again. Yeah, just get. I don't think it's. I don't know, man. I don't know. For me, yeah, it might be my connection now, which I'm a little worried about, Greedy. If you guys, hold on, K-Hart, before you reset your connection, let's see K-Hart, or I'm sorry, Greedy, let's have Greedy make it. Greedy, go ahead and make it as like a one-on-one or a tag team at WWE main event. You don't have to mess with any of the other settings. So, no, it could be me. It's one, you know, it's funny though, I reset my modem earlier today because I knew, but I think the way it works, it might sound dumb, is if you reset the modem, you have to be the first person to turn your console on to get the best internet. Because then your internet will fuck with the other person's instead of vice versa, and I think that's my problem tonight. But I don't even think he's on it right now. I just think I don't know, man. I'm not him, Jim. But, yeah, Greedy, tell me when it's up. Sorry for all the delays, everybody. You're in main event. Yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah. I'm at the arena, yeah. Uh, all right, so K-Hart and Dual Candy, if you go to Greedy's profile, you'll be able to join through there. Untamed, you cool with fighting next? You and me versus them. We'd have a chance. All right, so like I said, Dual Candy is in. K-Hart, try this and then see if this works. All right. Because it might not have been you, man. I don't know. It really could have been me today. I'm just... I don't think it matters, Greedy. Readying up doesn't matter. When they pick a bunch... It's when they pick a bunch of different characters. Karn's plan. Karn's plan. I block assassins on my phone. Yeah. We're waiting on K-Hart. He's figuring something out, I guess. Fuck. I mean, wait, so what? Hold on, Greedy, hold on. K-Hart, what's the issue? Is it not allowing you to connect? Okay. Okay. Yeah, go ahead and try resetting. I'll see if I can get you a match still. I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna try a couple of other guys. Assassins, I know you're on our mixer right now. Can you please not do religious references? Because that's against the rules and you can get suspended for that. So I'd appreciate if you please stop. Anyway. Alright, anyway. No, it's actually, I mean, look, it's like same thing with somebody saying racist stuff on there. So. Nah, he's just having one of his fits. So, okay, let's see here. Okay, Ebams, did you get my message? Do you want to do that or no? Okay, so you're giving up your one-on-one? All right, cool. All right, then, Nexus and Midnight. Ebams is sacrificing his one-on-one opportunity against the winner of this match to get in your match. So it will be a fatal four-way for the world title tonight. Yep. Yeah, it is, Greedy. Greedy, the winner was going to fight Ebams in a one-on-one. Ebams won a match tonight. I said, I'll tell you what. I will allow you to sacrifice your one-on-one opportunity because we've been given a lot of one-on-one guaranteed out. He will lose his guaranteed one-on-one. And Greedy, this benefits you in some ways because if you lose, now you get the guaranteed one-on-one against the winner. And if you do that, you become 10-time champion. You're the 6th person in EIF history to do it. So, okay, cool. All right. Yeah, Ebams will get the pick step. Sorry, Midnight Nexus, I'm sorry for you guys, but look, you're both are main eventers. You guys are gonna stay in the main event. You're not gonna drop to Hellocity if you lose. Anyway, just kidding. The loser gets dropped to Hellocity. Okay. Hold on, everybody, please stop. 17 people talking. Party only seats 16. Classic Carney quote. K-Hart, did you reset your connection? Great. Okay. Yep. So he can pick the stip and make the fatal four-way. So therefore, nobody has a direct one-on-one right other than the losing world champion, which would be you. So if you lose, you'll have a one-on-one with the winner. So. Oh, actually, Greedy, hold on, Greedy. Can you make this match? Can we not do that? Because we don't have an hour. Greedy, just make it. This is pre-main event. I can't do any more matches. Dual Candy and K-Hart. Dual Candy, K-Hart, Greedy, make it the same thing you did last time. Main event, all that. Assassins, Assassins, I'm going to let you know right now, and I'm just going to say it publicly on here. Look, man, the day I graduated college and got a bachelor's degree yesterday, I was the one saying congrats to you because you messaged me right after midnight like, oh my God, I'm longest reigning Intercontinental Champion. I said congrats, and you're like, thanks so much, man. You start shit with me all the time, and I understand why Jumper had a problem with you. It wasn't him, it's you. If you want to keep this up, since I'm going to put you on blast right here on Discord, then we can keep it up. I will not suspend Goldie Savage for having your picture as his gamer picture. We can play Fire with Fire if you want. I am open to those options if you like the sound of that. Also, we can continue to go further. I can give you a forfeit loss to NBC because you play cheap as fuck and you're being an asshole to me. And you can get suspended too. I can get you out of the league because if you didn't read the first 2 words in my gamer tag, 1 is EIF, that's an acronym. 2 is owner. I get to do what the fuck I want. And I don't abuse my power. But you're a piece of shit 12-year-old that needs to be put in place. Annoying me, there's a reason why you're blocked, and there's a reason why EIF used to have an age limit, and I'm going to put that rule back into play very soon. I told you 10 fucking times in this league before, you will have to mature to be in this league. You will have to mature to be in this league. If you don't want to mature and you want to act like a little kid, then please leave, dude. I'm more concerned about my job interview tomorrow than I am about you fucking getting bullied because you put a picture of yourself online. That's your mistake, not mine. And yes, you did get tapped out tonight. And look at him. Ha ha ha. Here's the fucking... He's the Intercontinental Champion and the keyboard warrior of EIF, dude. All right. And... Okay. K-Hart, are you joining? All right. Well, look, K-Hart, here's the thing, man. You can't connect to Greedy. You can't connect to James. Can't connect to Jumper. I can't get you a match tonight, man. I'm just running out of too much time. So... Yeah, Untamed, can you just fight this kid? It's going to be terrible, but... Yeah, it's Stone Cold versus Zack Ryder, dude. You're going to be fine. Okay. I fucking... yeah, Jordan, what's your final pick? I'm getting stressed out right now. Nope. All right. So, here... Yeah, Jumper wants an invite. Jolton, who are you picking? Edge. Oh, you cheesed them, dude. All right, now, Assassins, it's time for you to pick. We will accept your pick through Mixer. Hey, you just missed it, Jumper. Jolton picked Edge. Assassins is taking Finn Balor. Oh, man. Process of elimination. Jumper, you're up. Yeah, you are. I already got you on there, EBAMS. Your pick. We're at the 6th pick, EBAMS, which is Jumper. You will pick 16th. So you're still a little ways back. I'd look... Oh, nice. This worked. Okay, guys, this is going to be our pre-main event because we have 118 things going on right now. So, anyway, it's Untamed versus little old Dual Candy. Isn't that cute? All right, here we go. Ding, ding, ding. Oh, no. Oh, my God. If you lose to Dual Candy, you suck. Dual Candy will be competing in a 4-man for the Velocity Championship a week from today at Superstars Reborn. That will be Dual Candy's EIF pay-per-view debut. Should be an exciting night for him. And one day, long, long ago, Headshot Killa and Nexus Genesis made their pay-per-view debuts at Superstars Reborn, so that's pretty interesting. Anyway, you know, you point out, Greedy was talking in the party about Finn Balor, and Assassins will now acquire that character. If you look at the last couple of years, if you look at 2016, 2017, and now in 2018, at one point in each of these 3 years, a superstar in EIF that has had Finn Balor has been EIF World Champion. So when you really think about it, Assassins. And Assassins, who is a superstardom, not exactly a superstardom specialist, but he's a guy who can find himself in the line of fire for a main event title shot, assuming that he can make it into a PG-13 movie. But, you know, if he gets that opportunity, there will be some good looks for him. Yeah, you do. You love Paint Tool. Anyway, Jumper, do you know who you're picking? And by the way, guys, let's give another update real quick. We just had a couple of 2 quick picks, so we're beyond the top 5. Next half, NBC Master will continue to represent Brock Lesnar. Master B is taking the reins of Y2J Chris Jericho. Nexus continues to be Rollins, and then it gets crazy. Jolton takes Edge. That was Jumper's character, so Jumper will be, if able, he will have to win the world title with Edge and then represent the title with a different character the following night. And then at 5, Assassins, the longest reigning IC champion, with Finn Balor. So Jumper is at 6. Followed by that, we'll shift to Untamed and continue to move down the ladder. Meanwhile, in this contest, Dual Candy is trying for a huge upset victory over Untamed. He is the 4th seed in the BFG, and tomorrow night it will be Untamed Legend and Tripod. Meanwhile, tonight, coming up next, it is our main event after this, and it is for the EIF's coveted World Championship prize. Fatal 4-way in EBAMs. Did I hear you right? Did you pick a match that starts with an L? Yep. All right. Great. So we will have a Fatal 4-way ladder match main event in the house show. We did a Money in the Bank ladder match. I didn't have a problem. It's not necessarily problems. It's that you guys play dumb. I'll give you a perspective. If you realize, like, hey, I'm pushing the ladder, it's not pushing down, I would start hitting his legs. I would jump off the top turnbuckle to hit the ladder. I would try and climb on the other side of the ladder. If you guys don't do that, it's your prerogative to not do that. You know what I mean? You've got to make a quick decision if you want to keep pushing that or not. And without coaching during the match, personal opinion to give to all of you guys, I would not push the ladder. You guys can obviously do what you want, but I would not push the ladder unless there are two people on the ladder. So that way, you'll end up getting both of them down possibly. And if not, you hope that one knocks the other off. It takes some more time. Yeah, I was going to say, I've definitely seen it work sometimes, but that's where, like I said, you've got to use your instinct. Like, if you know there's been a couple of pulls made, and I'm competing in EIF, I'm not pushing the ladder. I am not pushing the ladder. Like, I'm just smart enough. Anyway, yes, I like to do that, yes. Finisher prerequisite. No, not two. I don't have time. Stone Cold Stunner, god damn it, dual candy. Sorry, guys. Missed the commentary. It's a house show, like I said. You're going to get a big main event on the house show. Dual Candy gets hit with a Stone Cold Stunner. Will this be it for the Hellosity contender? Yes, it is. 1-0, Untamed, punches in, punches out. Grab him a bear. Grab him a bear. Anyway. Well, Dual Candy was in an Dual Candy, you had an uphill battle, my friend. I'm sorry that you had to do that, and I still appreciate you showing up. And don't forget, buddy, you can still win Hellosity's title next week, and then nobody gives a fuck about this loss. So, just remember that, man. Hold your head up high, man. We appreciate you. We appreciate you. All right, then, guys. Well, look, we've got quite a bit of time left, and we have to get to entrances. So, folks, it is time. James Arkoffel says match of the night. He's not talking about that last one. He's talking about what's up next. We have a Fatal 4-way ladder match for the EIF World Championship. There's going to be a finisher prerequisite required, and it's going to be a Fatal 4-way. The 9-time EIF World Champion, Greedy, puts his title on the line against the 3-time champion Untamed, the 3-time champion Nexus, and the... Oh, sorry, Untamed. I'm sorry. Anyway, let's try this again. Ready? All right, guys. Well, coming up next, it's time for our main event. A Fatal 4-way ladder match with a pre-finisher requisite. And that is going to be up next. Again, Greedy, the 9-time EIF World Champion, defending his title against the 2-time World Champion, Midnight Mayfire, the 3-time World Champion, Nexus Genesis, and 5-time World Champion, and most recent, EBAMS. So, it is a Fatal 4-way. A superstar must hit a finisher on any of their other 3 competitors. Doesn't have to be all 3. You don't have to hit one on each. It's just got to be one finisher hit on anybody. And if you can do that, you are allowed to climb your ladder. Opponents can then take them down. Ladder finishers are allowed as well. And the winner is going to be the person that retrieves the briefcase. Within it will be the EIF World Championship. James Arkoffel will be in it with me. Will connection work? Probably fucking not, but we're going to try it anyway, and we'll at least get entrances out of the way. And if it does work, then fuck yeah. Actually, Greedy, you want to make this? Your connection's been a little bit better than mine. So can you, Greedy, can you just make it 6-man ladder entrance on main event? Whew. And guys, let James and I pick the first 2 spots in the middle. Greedy pick far right. So, and then the challengers. All right, guys, the Greedy's match is up. Greedy's, why would EBAMS be the far right? And by the way, EBAMS has won a world title in a ladder match before. Should be noted. So has Nexus. Midnight is the only one not to have done that. All right, James, you and I pick. Of course, duh. I started out as the first ever EIF World Champion. Anyway, EBAM's joined, buddy. Greedy, pick your character. You're not ready. God damn it. Alright. Now he just stole DZ's vest and fedora. He stole DZ's vest and fedora. Oh, God, Fifth match of the night, and by the way, guys, as we continue to load into this ladder match main event, a quick rundown of our 4 previous all one-on-ones. DZ defeating Goldie Savage, come from behind effort in our opening contest. Goldie actually hit a 1-0, hit the first finisher, went to pin, had a green bar, ended up hitting a second finisher. It would not be enough. DZ with a first finisher finish. Same can be said for Young Death Row. He submitted Assassins in Superstardom action. By the way, DZ's win was ED. The remaining 3 were Superstardom. As I said, Death Row defeats Assassins. Champion versus champion match there. Helosity getting the better M. Jumper able to defeat Deadly and Falls Count Anywhere. That's back-to-back weeks with wins for Jumper over Deadly in prelude to their Superstardom title match with Blah Blah a week from tonight. And then Untamed Legend defeating Dual Candy. Relatively easy with Stone Cold Steve Austin. And we do not see Untamed compete as much on Superstardom as we do ED, but he showed that he can go. Jumper, do we have an update on your character selection? Okay. Oh, cool. What's up, Mr. Austin Great? Thank you for tuning in. Deal with the loading screens for now, Austin, but we've got a ladder match coming your way. For the record, the Beefcake Brothers are not competing. Oh, yeah. Hey, that's a Carney comment. Main event time, folks. And don't forget, guys, if you're watching on Mixer, you're not going to hear this. Go to twitch.tv/EIF Network. Do it quick. You'll get the entrance audio.
Burn it down!
House show, main event time, world title time, too. The following contest is your main event evening. This is a fatal 4-way ladder match for the EIF World Championship. Introducing the challengers. First, making his way to the ring from New York, this is Nexus Genesis. Nexus already in his own right a 3-time EIF World Champion. All 3 reigns have been accumulated in just the last couple of months. He is also a 2-time WrestleMania main eventer. He went 0 for 2 in that sequence, though. 10 and 11, he was a part of it. Superstardom last year. ED this year is the defending champion. And the only thing that's had Nexus kind of plagued early on, you know, it took him time. Remember, folks, he was a two-time Superstardom champion. And then he decided to make what I think a lot of people thought was kind of a weird move in the summer last year. And that was to make that transition to ED. He said, you know what? Nope, I'm going to go over. Even though he had things going for him on Superstardom, he could have stayed. Guarantee he would have won the title another time beyond twice. And he went to ED. The transition was not smooth for Nexus. It was a bumpy road. He took a lot of losses that probably would be wins in this day and age for him now that he's adjusted, because that's what he needed to do. He adjusted, had a nice run with the Intercontinental Championship, and then was able to make things work, and now became a main eventer in ED. But the next step in his progression is he's got to be consistent in the ED main event. Know what it takes to win one-on-ones, to win multi-mans, to win ladder matches. In fact, Nexus won his very first EIF World title of the 3 in this stipulation.
Trouble, our bite is worse than a bark, cause we didn't browse on the boards till the day we dead. We got fists made of fire and a neck all red. We keep it dirty, keep it gritty. Don't need your sick, don't need your city. Keep it dirty, keep it gritty. On my brows, so the people let them know that you.
And introducing the second challenger from New Jersey, EIF. Well, it may be a house show, but I guess the car is coming with him. EBAM's living the rich lifestyle that a 5-time world champion can. He came back to EIF at WrestleMania 11 and won the world title the same night. That is the narrative for this superstar, and then he won it a second time. Both reigns have come off the strap of Midnight Mayfire. Tonight, EBAMS will not have to dethrone him, but he has had some rivalries with Greedy. He has also had a recent run-in with the current world champion, and that came less than a week ago when EBAMS was ousted of the EIF Battle for Glory All-Stars tournament. An 11th seed this year. He was the 8th seed last year, made it all the way to the finals, but he was cut 2 rounds short by the world champion, who too owed him not just for the series win, but that is how EBAMS lost the world title. Fitting that his first world title reign came from the BFG. His most recent one stripped from him at that. One challenger left to come out, and much like Greedy and EBAMS, this another familiar face to EBAMS. Perhaps the biggest rivalry of any of the 4 superstars in here, EBAMS and Midnight. Introducing the final challenger from Michigan, Midnight Mayfire. Who is it? Perfect. All right, the character stealing continues. So anyway, guys, Midnight Mayfire makes his way to the ring with the Hulks to become a 3-time world champion. His 2 previous were won in multi-mans. His 2 previous were won in fatal 4-ways. Midnight Mayfire looks to continue that trend in this ladder match. Also, guys, another Superstardom roster update, and the character stealing continues. We will have a new superstar represent Edge, Finn Balor, Chris Jericho, and now Jumper continues that trend. He will be Shinsuke Nakamura. This will be the first time in over a year that we see somebody other than Deathlock hold the King of Strong style. And now at number 7, Untamed Legend is up next. And he picks Randy Orton. Tyron Hunt is next after that. Fuck you, Tyron. You don't get Orton back. No more disgracing that character. The second half of the Superstardom draft is going to really turn things upside down, I think. And so now, folks, we have had 3 entrances. We announced this as a fatal 4-way match. There is one more superstar left to come out. And introducing their opponent from Wellington, Florida. He is the reigning and defending and new EIF World Champion, Five superstars, only 5 have held more EIF World Championship reigns than him. When you think of this league, which has lasted over 11 years, when you think of the all-time roster, which spans over 450 names, Greedy ranks 6th among all 450 plus superstars that have ever had an EIF match under their resume. He is 6th in the all-time roster for most World Championship reigns. He picked up number 9 less than a week ago, and the fighting champion he is. He shows up at the house show. He is the reason we have this house show, and he elects to defend his championship right here tonight. He said we're not waiting until Thursday, but I tell you this much, folks, we will be waiting until we remake this fucking match. My screen's just black. Whew. All right, nope. That's fine. That's fine. Hey, entrances take a long time, so you got to factor that in. Somebody let Tyron Hunt know when you have a chance. I know he said he would not be on today, but let him know that he will be up next. Okay. All right. Is there a TNA pay-per-view tonight or something? Oh, right. Hey, don't forget we have Hardcore Sacrifice coming. Just let it stay up. He'll be okay. All right. The match is up. Apparently I'm retrieving my friends list. Hold on a second. Why does it even matter actually where I'm at? Oh. All right. Wait. Come on, Mammers. Greedy, make sure entrances are off. I had my mic on mute and I just hear Greedy just, Untamed, stop. Untamed. No world title match. If it doesn't work, EBAMs would just get a one-on-one again. But okay, James said make it without him. So the problem is who could watch that would give us a... Oh, Untamed, yeah, you would be good. Knowing all that... Here, I'm crashing my game. I'm fucking tired of this. Mixer stream's gonna take... Tell. What's up? Yeah. Oh. Yeah, oh, now it's syncing data for the game. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with this. Okay. It's syncing data. Okay, give me a second. It's almost done. When Deathlock's team comes back from the 5-week break. All right. The game, yeah, Greedy, go ahead and make it. I could cry it. Yeah. All right. It doesn't matter where we join. I'm joining now for the record. I just hit join game, so let the game load. Who isn't in here? EBAMs. Nexy boy. Come on, Nexy boy. Nexus, you know it's not going to work now because you fucked up the render. No. Next, let's do the classic. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Alright. EBAMS, I'm sorry, dude. EBAMS, just take the one-on-one, dude. It's not gonna work. Just take the one-on-one. Alright, guys. Everything I said and hyped up about this match was a total lie. It's a triple threat. Alright, guys. So you at least got EBAMS entrance for free. No, I'm making it. I'm making it. If it doesn't work after this, then I quit EIF. I'm probably going to have to miss 2 minutes of this commentary to give my mom her Mother's Day gift, because I didn't think you fucks were going to take this long. Shit, did I make it Extreme Rules? Yeah, I had the falls count anywhere on, right? Nexus. No, okay, so... Alright, great. This match is gonna go for a fucking hour. And Nexus, you're a piece of shit. I hope you lose now. It might be for me. Alright, anyway, the match is up. Nexus Midnight Greedy. He's in the game. He's in the game. Come on, boys. Oh. Participates in it. I'm tired of going to Target wanting the Pizza Hut breadsticks that they have there. Midnight, you took a nap or something? What the fuck's going on? No, oh. Jumper, did you just tell Midnight to check his Tinder? Tripod's mom, and you click on it, and you know they'll have that short, like 40 to 50 character fucking description. Be like 34, 4 kids, unemployed, median enthusiast. Huh. Child beater. Evil, shut the fuck up, dude. You're irrelevant. Apparently, that's how he was in the Velocity title match. Alright, folks, well, we don't have a fatal four-way, but we'll settle for the next best thing. EBAMs are going to get a one-on-one, a chance to be a six-time world champion. It's crazy. Alright, here we go. Ding, ding, ding. Ding, 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 ding. What's up? Tyron, as long as you don't lie to me. Alright, and if you're wrong, you owe me $5. Alright. Well, Tyron Hunt, folks, has picked Shawn Michaels, and that brings up Velocity champion Young Death Row with the 9 overall pick. Shawn Michaels, who currently belongs to Wicked Jr., you may know him as the man who does not show up. Greedy has Nexus. Folks, this is a triple threat elimination Extreme Rules match. Now, falls count anywhere will not apply. Weapons, of course, are legal. And because this is ED, it is a pinfall requirement. So, Greedy. Oh, Nexus rules out. Now Midnight will be stuck in the ring with the 9-time champ. Winner is going to get a one-on-one with EBAMs. Want to do what? Death Row? Yeah, get Death Row because he's next. He's now. So I assume Death Row's picking Batista, but anyway, I hope so too. Anyway, well, Greedy gonna tee off 3 shots and then a discus clothesline connects. Hey, Death Row, Batista is still available and it's your pick, so do you want him? Out. Nope, he just got taken. I'll tell you who's not available. Lesnar, Jericho, Rollins, Edge, Balor, Nakamura, Randy Orton, Shawn Michaels, and The Undertaker. Untamed, stop. Anyway, so those are the people that were taken, Death Row. On the outside, Greedy in a non-pin situation. He is powerbombed down by Nexus. That's fine. That's fine. Midnight stomping a mud hole in on Nexus. Greedy is on the other side. Here's the thing I will say. When it comes to Midnight and Nexus, you don't know that they're going to double team each other, but there was a recent scenario in which Wicked Jr., who, by the way, I mentioned, his name doesn't show up. Wicked is scheduled to fight next Sunday. His career's on the line if he doesn't make it. But that's against Big Steph. Oh, I would definitely fire him if he didn't show up, because I'm tired of having part-timers that I reluctantly put in matches and they don't appear. Although, to be fair to Wicked, I haven't really had that problem much when I book him. Anyway, Midnight runs towards Greedy, and I almost wonder if Greedy actually has somewhat of an advantage in this stipulation. Some will say not, because Midnight Nexus, you know, if that is that friendship real here, you know, but we'll get an eye on it. Yeah, I would agree with that. Midnight interrupts the move for no reason, so yeah, I would. Nexus dances off his feet. Dives out on Midnight. I'm sure you guys talked about it before. I'm going to fucking suspend both you guys. Nexus is tossed into the barricade. I'm not talking about you guys. I'm talking about EBAMs and Hunted. That is actually a good point. Midnight is dropped down. Nexus Genesis goes for the scoop. Greedy tucks underneath. Kicks the leg. I'm just standing still. Sling blade connects for Nexus. He just got taken. Just got taken. And now Midnight in this Extreme Rules match looks under the ring. And Midnight will find the baseball bat. Nexus Genesis has to protect. Bat to the neck. And you can tell, guys, because Nexus and Midnight are like, God damn it, you got me. Tag, you're it. Anyway, come on, tags. Fucking fight each other. If Midnight wins this, it would be Midnight and EBAMS again. How repetitive can you get? EBAMS has already had a one-on-one world title match with all three of these guys. Midnight, Nexus, and Greedy. 1 for 2 against those guys. Well, technically 2 for 2 because he had 2 against Midnight, 1 both. Greedy has Nexus alone in the ring. And if I'm Greedy, to be completely honest, you know, I've got a strategy here that's going to be hard to pull off, but look, they can say they're not going to double team all they want. Until you start seeing finishers hit from one to the other, you're not going to know. And you don't want to take that risk and start waiting out and seeing what happens. If I'm Greedy, I got to eliminate one of these guys first. And limit it down. Bobby Roode is available, yes. I mean, I will tell you, Death Row, I do kind of agree with some people. Sometimes, you know, don't... Dropkick connects for Midnight. How is that one-footed dropkick not banned yet? I thought so too. Well, somebody needs to explain that to me because we called a banned suicide dive on Goldie Savage earlier. So to correct myself, only the suicide dive you and Nexus will use is okay, right? Let me try. EBAMS, your connection is like the equivalent of inserting a rumble pack into a 64 controller. Midnight on our watches as Nexus. Ripped up. And power bombs. Meanwhile, Midnight looks under the ring and finds a table. Tosses it in. Midnight now with steps. All three superstars with 2 finishers. Who is it, Death Row? We're ready. Oh. All right. Good choice. All right, Death Row is Batista. He's smart. Up next is Tripod. Yep. Yeah, somebody message Midnight after the show. You should message Tripod. We've had a productive house show in terms of getting a bunch of draft picks out. Midnight avoids getting attacked from Nexus. Pele connects from Nexus Genesis. Oops, excuse me. And Nexus just laughs. Greedy by his hair is tossed down to the canvas. Nexus duck. Oh, wow. The steps. Midnight known for step spots on the outside of the ring. This time, I don't know. I think once again, kind of on the wrong side of it, but Nexus might have been hurt more than Midnight. And now Greedy grabs him with a vice grip. This ring is looking all sorts of decorated. And Nexus tossed down. Midnight will look again. Another weapon. It is a ladder. We didn't get the ladder match, but we'll get the object. If Midnight elects to use it, Greedy wants that table. He's not going to get it. Meanwhile, Midnight is just allowing Nexus to get butchered in the ring from the defending world champion. Now Midnight will roll in to protect his boyfriend. He is picked up. This will not be a good landing for Midnight, possibly. Ladder! Suplex right on the ladder. He's out of there. Nexus Genesis is picked up. 2 finishers in hand for Greedy. Nexus uses a reversal. He'll get 3 finishers after this clothesline. Never mind, he gets reversed. Nexus, fireman's carry. Oh, Greedy landed on the ladder. That had to hurt. Greedy takes the bat. Nexus wanted to do it. Greedy will drop the bat. Oh, and Greedy tilts a roll slam on the baseball bat. High Rent District for the 9-time champion. Greedy. Oh, he went for Midnight. 3 finishers for everybody but Greedy, and the world champion right now is cleaning deck. Nexus goes out. Best friends forever in trouble. Here comes the smooch. Midnight with an over-under. And this is where I think the match gets interesting. Midnight and Nexus Genesis both have 3 finishers. Something has to give. You're limited in what you can do with your momentum. Greedy rolls in. Midnight rolls out. You can't win out there, so Nexus Genesis and Midnight are out of winning waters right now. Certainly they don't want to go to the loser circle either. And now Greedy will exit the ring. Nexus will enter. Greedy will roll in. Midnight will roll in. We have all 3 competitors in. How many seconds? I don't know. Oh my goodness, what a move! Here comes Greedy. Nexus gets his finisher reversed. Damn well you deserve it. Oh. Oh, Greedy gets hit with the full house. Midnight gets his finisher reversed. Now it's Rock Cena WrestleMania 29. DDT on the ladder. Midnight got his head split, and he apparently no-sells it. Son of a bitch. Greedy. One-foot dropkick. Here comes Nexus rolling out. Midnight. Clothesline. He'll fall on his back. Greedy is going to wake him up. Midnight could be the first eliminated. Here's Greedy. Midnight. Oh, wow. It was a finisher. He really went for it, dumbass. Now, Midnight. Well, the ladder without being picked up was a use for several spots. Oh my God! What the fuck? Oh, Midnight on the turnbuckle. Oh, it just got all sorts of crazy, and everybody reversed the finisher from everybody. Nexus to the top. Midnight will go Nakamura style on Nexus Genesis in the center of the ring. Again, folks, this is the main event. A Mother's Day or Mother's Night, if you want to, at this point. House show, the EIF World Championship is on the line. And unfortunately, I hope that none of you were like me and waited till night to talk to your mom, because that is my case. And unfortunately, I am here. Gonna be here beyond time. All right, well, if somebody can't trade gifts, guess that's better than nothing. You got an Xbox League thing to do, it's okay. RKO's reversed back to back. And Midnight Nexus, I heard them, you may not have if you're watching on the stream, but they both said, here, I'm gonna hit it now, you reverse, okay, I reverse, let's make it look like we're actually trying to hit each other with finishers. EBM said he did. All right. All 3 men down on the outside. Nexus, do you see why I didn't want to do false count anywhere? I don't know if you've got a strategy, but look at how much of this match has been played on the outside, dude. There has rarely been a moment that all 3 guys are in the ring. Now, Nexus, you may not give a fuck about your mom, but I do. About both mine and yours. I saw her this morning. I haven't gotten a chance to see my mom. All right. Greedy. Dude, I'm serious. I was going to stay overnight tonight, but she said you had to wake up early and take you into work, Panera, so I didn't want to wake up that early. Here comes Nexus with a finisher to Midnight. He will hit LB to cancel it, but either way, here's the first pinfall, and there's LB. He did hit LB. We saw him. Here comes Midnight. Oh, no. That tape. No. Nexus. Stop it. There you go, Nexus. Good idea. Like, stop like I told you to. Meanwhile, Greedy. Oh, that's... What the fuck is that? What is... Midnight back to his feet. Nexus here at the table with flames in front of them. And Nexus got frozen, but apparently he just made that comment just so he could get the fucking finisher off of Midnight. Midnight with 3 finishers. Nexus, they're gonna go outside again, guys. Oh, Nexus missed. Midnight is vulnerable. And he gets a free move. Free move for Midnight. Coke opener. And now Nexus. That's reversed. Nobody uses that finisher in EIF, Greedy. Anyway, Greedy back to his feet. Midnight on the outside. Nexus got back to his feet. Guys, please, man. Midnight's been outside the ring more than he's been in the ring. Midnight, you're the fucking 2015 version of Untamed. Oh, wait a minute. Is he going to go through? Oh. Finisher! Midnight hits Greedy! No rope break in Extreme Rules 1. 2 new world champ guaranteed. Greedy powers out at 2 7/8. Oh, man. Midnight will pull the trigger from his index finger to his thumb. Greedy will reverse. Greedy will get caught a gut wrench suplex reversal. And now Nexus. Greedy, that's your second ring escape. Oh, oh! He might set him up. Oh, oh! Sister Abigail through the flaming table! And that's a finisher! Oh my goodness! Nexus planted down after being put through a flaming table. 2, and he kicks out. Wow. Oh, man. Extreme main event. Midnight comes in. Midnight gets dispatched. Greedy goes down to a knee. He has been running wrestler's court in this match, and then I'm flexing, y'all. Midnight to all fours. Greedy with the buff. And the buff man will leave the ring. That leaves Midnight and Nexus both with finishers. I thought Midnight could have hit one right there. Nice roundhouse DDT from Nexus. Greedy picks up the kendo stick. Table remains have evaporated into the ring with flames and all. Greedy gets caught with his own weapon. And now Greedy rolls out. Nexus caning the back. And he's going to go for a pinfall. Guys, I'm going to be honest with both of you, or all of you. If the match doesn't end in like 12 minutes, I'm going to go upstairs and get my mom her stuff because you guys are assholes. Anyway, Midnight hooks the leg. Finisher 2 could be an elimination. Nexus stays in. Oh! Kendo stick. Greedy tries to get Midnight, but the rolling challenger will head out. One challenger remains in the ring. Again, you have to get 2 pinfall victories in this contest because it is an elimination match. Nexus with a finisher on Greedy. No rope break. 1, 2 new world champ could be guaranteed. Yes, it is. Greedy is eliminated. It's down to Nexus and Midnight. And folks, the hot potato of the world title will continue. And Midnight pins Nexus. Midnight might become a 3-time EIF world champion. And oh, no. I know, E-Bounds is hoping for a guaranteed win. Plato Chops, man, this world title. How many times has the world title changed since WrestleMania? Actually, since DZ lost it to Nexus. How many times, guys? Well, let's count. From February to now, DZ held it. Then Nexus held it. Then Midnight held it. Then E-Bounds held it. Then Midnight won it again in a fatal 4-way. Then E-Bounds won it. Then Nexus won it. Then Midnight won it. Or no, Nexus. Then E-Bounds won it. Then Greedy won it. And now, okay guys, Nexus hits the knee. And folks, we will wait. No rope break is right. Do we have a new world champion? 2 Nexus. Genesis beats Midnight. And Nexus Genesis is a 4-time EIF world champion. And folks, from February until now, a span of just a little over 3 months, Nexus results in the 10th EIF World Championship change in 3 months' time. That is ridiculous, and clearly this is a main event in progress. This is guys developing, and right now Nexus Genesis gets the win. Nexus is a 4-time EIF World Champion. The World Title contingent continues, and Greedy will have his champ another point, but for now, it is Nexus as the new World Champion. A big congrats to him and E-Bounds, who wanted to be in this match, didn't get to. Now he will get his one-on-one, but it's going to be against Nexus. He's going to get the stip pick. He's not going to get an easy match like he had against Midnight. No offense, Midnight, he's just got your number. Anyway. And so a big congrats to Nexus Genesis. Sorry, guys. All right. 7-9. All right, well, apparently my allergies started randomly acting up. But anyway, guys, that is going to do it for tonight's edition. Showing the special Mother's Day or Mother's Night. A happy Mother's Day to all of you and your families who are celebrating it with that special woman in your life. And, of course, a big thanks to all of our superstars and James Arkoffel for doing the video work and the super... And Greedy for being courageous enough to put his world title on the line tonight. And also, Greedy for making this show happen. So, that does it for the house show. Make sure you follow us here on Twitch and Mixer. You can do it at twitch.tv/EIF Network. Mixer.com/EIF_network. Also check out Twitter at EIF Network. We have a YouTube channel. It's EIF Archive for our past video content. Go to subscribe at EIF Archive. That's EIF ARCHIVE. And don't forget to go to the home of Extreme International Fighting, leaguelineup.com/EIF Lives. That's going to do it for tonight. We have Superstardom coming up tomorrow from 6 to 8. It's the Go Home Superstardom episode before we get to Superstars Reborn just a week from tonight. So again, everybody, thanks so much. Happy Mother's Day to you and your families and your moms and your grandmoms and whoever else. Anyway, this has been EIF owner Carney from all of us here at Extreme International Fighting. Good night. We'll see you next time on Mixer and Twitch tomorrow for Superstardom, the home of the EIF Network.